Hey you guys, this is Coach Jacob and I am here with my doggy. Hello. Hello. I know you want to say hi. So I just want to give you guys an update. It's been a while. I feel like I've been hiding underground here, and I have. Spent a lot of time with my family. My wife's got a business, a graphic design business that she's trying to do, and I've been trying to give her as much time as she can to be able to do all her projects that she needs to do, and she's been very busy. And so it's been fun to be hanging out with the kids and helping them out with their school. I just want to give you an update. I have been, working behind the scenes trying to create a plan. A lot of this is, there's so many things that are, up in the air, so much uncertainty, everything keeps changing. So it's been hard to sort of to settle in on an idea without, trying to have it change like right after we do it. But it sounds like things are getting a little bit more consistent. Courses are opening up. They're actually really busy right now. I've actually been out to go play a few times. So, but there's not a whole lot going on as far as instruction. And since I'm not at a golf course, that makes it a little bit harder for me to be able to do that. So what I'm doing is I've started a virtual lesson program. So I can do a Zoom call with you, and if you're in your backyard, or even if you're on the golf course or at the driving range or whatever, as long as you have a camera set up, you can film and we can log in. You have a connection. We can log into a Zoom call, and I can watch you swing. I can watch you hit the balls. It's actually really neat. It gives me a chance to get the feedback to see one-on-one, much better than just you sending me a video in and then me analyzing it. I get a chance to have you move the camera to different angles, and then I get to see different types of shots, and I can watch you do the drills that I'm trying to get you to do. So it actually works out really well. So I will have that up on my I will have a schedule up on my website where you can schedule those, and then you can see on the pricing and everything is on the website. But that's probably right now the easiest way for me to sort of start, kind of restart my lesson program. That's the best way I can see it as of now, without having access to a golf course. And even if we did do lessons on the golf course, the restrictions are so extreme. PGA sent out, along with the CDC, requirements to give a golf lesson. No group lessons. It has to be, we're wearing a mask, super sanitized everything from person to person, and all the equipment. You can't touch anything else. So at this point, I would love getting to phase 2 where we can do a group lesson and we can have less of those restrictions. Would be nice to get to that point where we can start doing real like driving range type lessons. One thing we can do on the golf course, and this is something to consider, is that without me having access to a golf course, you guys all obviously have access to a golf course. If you wanted to book a tee time at a golf course and you were to set up a playing lesson with me, I would just come along with you on that lesson, or I would just come along with you on that tee time. I'd join you, I'd call the golf shop, and I'd arrange it however I can to come out and play with you guys, and I'd play along. And right now I'm just doing 2 hours, which would be a 9-hole playing lesson. So if you have a tee time, you can find a time that's set up for you. There's a link on my website for that option as well, and we can just schedule that, whatever's availability you have, and as long as it matches mine, then we'll set up a time. I'll come out and meet you guys out on the golf course on the first tee, and we'll play. And at the same time, so I'll play along with you, and I'll give you some tips and advice. This is like a real casual playing lesson, but we're still, still really important information for me as a coach to be able to watch you, see how you play. I get to see you actually hit shots. I get to hear the sound. So if you want to take it from the virtual lesson to actual physical lesson, being on the golf course is probably the best way to do that. And so there's instructions on the website to show you how you can do that. The video lessons as well, there's instruction on there for the virtual lessons. Right now we're using Zoom, but if you're not comfortable with Zoom, we can figure out another way to do that. So that's what's going on, you guys. I'm super excited to finally feel like I can push an idea out there, and we'll explore it to see how it goes, and we'll make some adjustments if we need to. But that's how we're going to work the program for right now. Obviously, as things get better, as things start to open up more and more, restrictions get less and less, That'll give me opportunity to find some golf courses where I can actually go to a driving range and work with you guys. I mean, that would be ideal, but I think getting on the golf course is a good solution. And then as well as these virtual lessons. I did a kind of an experiment here just the other day with one of my friends, and it worked out really, really well. I was able to get all the information I needed to really enhance the swing. So that is the goal, you guys. And again, so my website is coachjacobmarta.com. YouTube channel, I'll be probably posting some updates on that YouTube channel as well. That's Coach Jacob Marta on YouTube, and my Instagram, Coach Jacob Marta. So start hanging out on those sites, and we'll try and get the dog's growling at me, and we'll try and get you guys. Love to see how you guys are progressing with just whatever you're doing or your golf swings, and we'll talk to you later.